Community,
Reunification.
voices for parents,
Empowering parents for systemic reform.
less need for foster care,
Better communication.
better services for families. Good parent representation looks like good quality lawyering for any client. So a good parent's attorney will empower their client to direct the representation, give their client a voice in the child welfare process and in the court process. One of the most important things that the ABA standards of representation for parents emphasize is the work that parents' attorneys do with their clients outside of court. One of the things that the ABA standards of practice for parents' attorneys emphasize is the work that parents' attorneys do with their clients outside of court. Parents' attorneys play a key role in counseling their clients about the child welfare process, making sure that they understand the system and helping their clients access services and get the help that they need if they need it. A good parents' attorney, like any lawyer, counsels their clients about the strategies that they can take in their case, helps their client meet their goals, and then makes sure that the court has the full picture of their clients appearing before them and litigates cases.
A good parent's attorney knows how to negotiate with the agency, work with the service providers and their client, but when there's a lack of communication or a lack of cooperation, the parent's attorney is not afraid to go into court and push the issue for the client. The client needs to know that somebody is on their side, and it's really important to build a trusting relationship between the attorney and the parent-client. And again, as Liz said, the most important time in the case is really the outside of the courtroom time, and making sure that the client is able to get the services they need, visit with their child as often as possible in a high-quality visitation situation, so that if the parent wants to get their child reunified, they have the best ability to do that. The goals of the Parent Attorney Project are to improve representation for all parents in all states across the country. We have some states that provide reasonably good representation for parents, but most states the representation is inconsistent around the state. So we're working with individual states to improve that representation. We also hope to provide a networking opportunity for parents' attorneys. Many parents' attorneys are solo practitioners. They don't have colleagues to talk through cases with, and so through our listserv and our national conferences, we provide the opportunity for attorneys to be able to work with each other and provide the best representation possible. Another goal is to provide training for parents' attorneys, judges, and other child welfare professionals around the country. And basically, the end mission is to improve representation so that parents have a voice in the courts and in the child welfare system.
Make sure that parents have a voice in their individual child welfare cases through quality attorneys, and then that they have a voice in the child welfare system as a whole, so that parents or their attorneys or parent advocates are at the table when policy decisions are being made at the county level, at the state level, and at the national level.
Well, I'm really excited about the future of our project, and I think that every year we've been able to train more and more attorneys. We've been able to be involved in more states. This past year we've been involved in Mississippi, and we're hoping that parents will get representation across Mississippi. And so I guess my main vision for the project is to give parents a voice in the system all across the country, to give attorneys the opportunity to work together and to feel that they're part of an important change in child welfare and a change in social justice, knowing that parents have representation, good solid representation, that parents' voices are part of systemic change, and that the accomplishments that parents and families have are celebrated across the country.
My hope for the future of the project is that at some point there will be every parent who comes into the child welfare system or whose child enters the child welfare system has a quality attorney representing them, who has a reasonable caseload, who can do the work that they need to really help that parent through that process. Another hope that I have for the system is that the child welfare community and the larger community as a whole recognizes that parents' attorneys play a key role in the child welfare process, and parents, and that when parents have good quality representation, that helps children. So that's my hope for the project.